Hello, welcome to our bus, come on in. Hi, this is James from TesseracT and welcome to our tour bus. We're currently touring our new album Sonder across the United States and Canada, and I'm going to show you around our living quarters. This is our TV and a DVD player because, you know, that everyone watches DVDs these days. Unfortunately it doesn't actually run anything else. Normally you have an HDMI cable, you can plug other movies in, so in honesty we don't use that very much. We do play music on it sometimes, but quite often we just get a laptop up and set up a screen here. So yeah, it's not actually that exciting. You know, it's a bandwagon life. We have distilled water for treating Dan's sinuses. We have batteries. These are generally to power our in-ear monitors and pedals. What else have we got? Good old American comedy. Big bag of M&Ms without the blue ones taken out. Remote which we don't use, more remotes we don't use, basically a load of stuff which is completely redundant. This is our freezer. Fine culinary delights. You basically can't fault these. They cost a couple of dollars and they fill you up very quickly. We use the wonderful microwave, and yeah. Oh yes, it was Aidan O'Brien, our front of house engineer. It's his birthday, so he had an ice cream cake, and it's basically been sitting there ever since his birthday because, well, he wants to eat ice cream cake every day. You know, some people might. Here we like to keep healthy, so we have some fruit. Of course, beer. Beer is an essential thing. Cider to make us think of home. Strongbow, the UK's finest cider. What else? Random assorted standard bits of rider that probably won't get eaten. Random imperial milk porter that probably won't get drunk. Yeah. And dessert. A little bit of sparkling water. Here's the posh stuff, San Pellegrino. Yeah, sparkling water is great. It's kind of invigorating, it's hydrating, and doesn't get you drunk like beer. So, you know, you've got to balance your sparkling water and beer intake for optimum performance. We have our one bottle of wine, some whiskey, bagels. Bagels are great for breakfast, obviously. Breakfast cereal. Margarita mix. And here is the margarita maker. Then we played Albuquerque, and Brian, our tour manager, set up a margarita bar at the side of the stage. We just making us margaritas throughout the show. It was pretty awesome. We also use that for making smoothies when we want to try and be healthy. Of course, here we have the coffee machine. You know, most people need coffee to function. And also, we can't live without tea bags. We're British, so you know, love that. Toaster. Hand sanitizer, stop you from getting tour bus illness. Yeah, if the water's not running after you've used the restroom, it's very important to wash your hands. And then here's the trash can. There we go, nice and full. Let's have a look. Someone's secret beer stash. Don't know what's in there. Basically, just going through everyone's private stuff. Loads more stuff. Oh, the safe, that's where Brian keeps our money. Very important place. Here is the important information board. Basically, if you want to know anything, it's generally here. It's basically so we stop pestering Brian, our tour manager, asking him for Wi-Fi passwords, what time we need to do anything. Basically, the day sheet's there. The time we leave will be listed here. That's how many meet and greeters we've seen today. Yeah, this is the centre of all information. Somebody brought this for Dan on some show at some point. Can't remember yet. It's a bit different. Yeah, somebody makes you a piece of art. It's pretty cool. This is kind of like the tour manager's office. So here we got printer, trainers he brought. I don't know if that's work related. Tape. Can't live without tape. Tape is probably one of the most essential parts of touring. You need to tape everything. You fix things with tape. You tidy things with tape. You stick tape on people's faces when they're drunk and passed out for fun. Like tape is the most important thing on the road. Protest the Hero touring Fortress, and fantastic album. And our second ever US tour we did was with Protest the Hero back in 2011. So yeah, they've got a place, we've got a place for them in our hearts. And yeah, we stole this poster. So please now into the sleeping quarters. Here we have 9 bunks. This bottom bunk isn't being used, so we're kind of using that for luggage. Well, this is my bunk. There we go. It's very, very small. I'm very, very tall. I'm 6'5.5", and when I lie on my side, I literally touch both sides. But yeah, you kind of get used to it. And more bunks here. There's a nice tidy bunk there. Less oil on here. Ooh. If you're ever on a tour bus and you see one of these, beware. It's called a bunk sock. You can use your imagination as to what that's probably used for. Now here we have a toilet, which actually does have running water, and it's not quite as disgusting as it looks, but I guess it's all relative. And at the end here we have our washing quarters. We have a sink. It looks like the light's gone. Well, luckily most of the venues we've actually had on this tour have got nice showers, so we more often than not use those showers. But if you ever need it, there's the bandwagon shower, and it's actually pretty decent. I mean, it's a very small space in here. You don't want to be in here for very long, and you definitely don't want to try it whilst moving. That can be pretty lethal. But yeah, well, thanks for coming and checking out our bus. I hope you found it not too gross and maybe vaguely interesting. We have an album out called Sonder, please check it out. It's out on Kscope Records, and we are touring everywhere we possibly can. So check out our social media, TesseracT Band, on all platforms, and come to a show. Cheers.